you've primarily up to now been like a colorist.
I grew up illustrating, painting. My father, of course, is Matt Wagner, so who is at this point a staple and a legend in our industry. He's worked for every publisher practically.
Yep.
So growing up in his studio, I, of course, dabbled with every kind of artistic thing. And at one point in my life, I got very much into photography as well. I was, in college, I was the lead photographer for the paper, the school newspaper. Mm-hmm. So for a while, I was, I was kind of torn between all these different art forms. Of course, all inspired by my love of storytelling and comic books.
And you just grew up completely like surrounded by art. Like it seems like you just had an instinct for it and a passion for it.
So yeah, Omar is here for the con, but I live here, and I've been going to cons since I could walk. My dad used to even take me out of school to go to conventions. It's just something that I always grew up with. So I'm almost jaded at this point when it comes to the con experience. I've done them all.
I'm sure, yeah. If you grew up kind of just going from place to place on the weekend, and it's great because you meet people doing that process, and especially being like a young person coming up, you kind of like already networking just by being a kid and being out.
Yep, and people love kids of creators. I always got a pretty golden treatment. A couple artists in particular I could give a shout out to were very, very not only influential but nice to me as a kid. They sort of took my hand and showed me some of the ropes. Jim Mahfood is one of those, really great guy. He was always so nice to me. Scott Morse, Dave Stewart, a fellow colorist, showed me a bunch of tricks. So yeah, going to cons is really helpful, the networking, but also just the exposure to the world, seeing it and being able to recognize what is new and what is just reoccurring. A lot of these guys come to the cons and they're just kind of selling the same stuff, doing the same thing, same prints, same stuff over and over again. And I'm really into the stories, so I don't table that much at cons anymore. I'm more into just getting the stories out there.